What's going on, filmmakers? It's been roughly 3-4 weeks since I have the Nikon ZR camera, and I want to give you guys a little bit of an update on what I think about this camera and how's my experience with it. Now, first of all, one of the things that I'm really happy about it is the fact that my Sony lenses work perfectly with this camera. As you can see right now, I'm using a 24mm G Master lens at f1.4 and the focus is pretty good. Now, I noticed that when you have a cap, it kind of tends to fail a little bit, but if you're filming models or anything like that, the focus is spot on. Now, even with the cap, I filmed like tons of reels and the focus was amazing. I also love that it has that product feature where when you press a button on the screen, it kind of knows that you're showing a product, so you can put your hand in front and focus is really good. I talked in my previous video about that, but there is one thing that I want to talk about this camera. And that is the color grading process. Now, when I first got into this camera, I was used to color grading FX3 and mostly non-RAW cameras. And my color grading process was kind of like pretty limited, I would say. Like the images looked good, but didn't look like Hollywood films or anything like that. Like I was crushing the blacks maybe too hard. I was, I don't know, it wasn't like the proper way to do stuff. But now with this camera, I did a little bit of research and it kind of forced me, because it's red raw, it forced me to kind of learn something new. So I learned to properly grade a camera, and as you can see, the skin tones, the blacks and everything look really good on this camera. And I kind of understand how to create contrast without crushing the shadows too much, which is something that I did because I wanted my footage to have a lot of contrast, but I was killing the blacks. Like the blacks in my images were really, really bad. And now with this camera, because it's raw and because it kind of unlocks a new process of color grading, it made me color grade way, way better, which is super nice. And because of that, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Like I'm shooting everything that I can on this camera, like projects, promotions, reel, anything that I can. I'm shooting in 6K RAW, which is so much overkill, but the footage that you get out of it, it's really cool. Now, there is one thing that I want to talk a little bit about in this video, which is kind of not related with the camera, and it's the sponsor of this video, which is Artlist. And the reason I want to talk about Artlist is that recently, I've been introducing a lot of AI in my content, and it's kind of something new like this camera is. And this kind of correlates between the two because I've been using Artlist for like maybe 5 years, something like that. I've been using it for music. Then I was very excited about the AI voiceovers, which I used in a ton of projects. And I can even clone my voice, for example, in some videos that I want to make modifications. I don't have to re-record stuff. I can just clone my voice, use it, and make stuff really fast. And when it comes to doing stuff really fast, as you know, I have a really small child, 1 year now. It's crazy how time flies. A few weeks ago, he was like 2 months old and now he's 1 year. And you know how hard it is when you're a parent, you don't really have time. You kind of have to prioritize the family over work or anything else. And having these tools that help you a ton when you need more time is great. But I want to talk a little bit about my AI integrations that went viral on social media. So first of all, it was the one with Halloween that I did for Sony. So I did this really nice mock-up for Halloween, and I used the AI from Artlist. I used Sora 2, which was really amazing. I just gave it a few prompts and it turned the footage into really amazing. Now, there is some practice that you need a little bit with this kind of platforms, and especially with AI, you really need to get really good at prompting. But the best part about Artlist is the fact that you have a prompt generator, so it kind of helps you make like a prompt enhancer. It helps you make your prompts way better in order to get the result that you want. But not only that, I made a second really good post that went pretty nice. For Outflow, I made like a pumpkin head with fire that looked really nice. Again, I did it with Artlist and I did it super simple. So This is why I really love this platform and I really recommend it. And the thing is, right now there's a really epic Hollywood sale that you get 40% out of this AI bundle, which is crazy, and 20% out of the max subscription, which is pretty nice. And you also get 2 months free if you subscribe right now. So that is mind-blowing. Now, if you use AI paired with your own videos or paired with like some shots that you have, you can get some really crazy shots. For example, look at the shots that I did in my studio, or even this one right now that it's making the studio on fire, which is pretty crazy. And not only that, you can do so much stuff that can help you tell stories way better, which is, I think it's nice, because I was never good at VFX. I was never good at making really cool effects, and having this possibility to play with a platform that has all of this AI models inside of it and you can have a lot of fun, it's really crazy. Now, going back to my video, there is a ton of content that I want to create with the ZR. I also got an adapter for my Typock lenses that I want to test on this camera. I think the results will be amazing. I also want to test the anamorphic function, and I also want to see what else this camera is capable of. I haven't done a night test with it, so I'm really curious how it performs in low light. And there is a lot in my mind that I want to do with this camera, so please let me know in the comments below what you want to see out of this camera, and I'll try to make it done. But so far, if anybody asks me what camera do I recommend in 2025, it would be this camera. With all of my heart. I'm not sponsored by Nikon, even though I wish I was. I have nothing to do with them. They didn't email me. I paid my own money for this camera, and it's probably the camera that I would recommend with all my heart. There are other cameras I would recommend, but they're for really specific tasks. Like the Ronin 4D is mostly only for films. I would recommend, if you only do films, get that camera. It's an amazing camera. It gets you a lot of jobs. But if you want a camera that is versatile, you can use it for photos, you can use it for videos, you can even use it for professional work, it would be this camera. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, I'm Alexander Don, and see ya.